Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. So over here at the property, and I told you we got greenlit for the house, and finally that is a real statement. So over here with Michael Deegan with Graf Custom Construction. He is helping me with the layout. We are working on the positioning and actually setting the corner pins for the house so that I can get digging out the foundation here in a couple weeks. So as soon as I get a little bit of education on the machine that we're going to be using, I'll turn the camera back on, try to explain some stuff. If Michael wants to do some talking, I'll let him talk about it as well, because he knows a lot more about this than I do. And get the time-lapse camera up and get going. All right guys, so we got this machine set up, and Michael's going to tell you what this thing is and what it does.
How's it going, guys? I'm Mike with Graf Construction and Seneca Foundations. We're out here getting some preliminary layout done for excavation so we can come in and start the foundation footing. So we're using this robotic total station from Trimble, and they're a pretty good company to get to know. They have the top-notch equipment. That's all we ever use for layout, for starting houses, foundations, footings, you name it. So we're just going to cruise around and put these points in the in the fashion that we run this CAD program with, and get everything staked out.
Okay, so you got a screen here. What am I looking at? What does this thing do?
So that machine over there is this robotic total station, and it's looking with the laser at this prism and computing the distances and angles so that you can get an accurate distance and layout for the house corner. So this is basically a CAD drawing here, and the points are input based on the house dimensions.
So I don't need to hammer in a stake, pull my distance, and then run a string and then try to do a 3, 4, 5 triangle off that string to get a square corner.
That's right. None of that's necessary.
Why do we even have map class then?
Yeah, I mean, geometry, what's that?
Yeah.
Trig.
We don't use that. We got technology now. This is sweet. So,
yeah.
All right, we're going to get some points laid out. So starting point was here, just so we don't lose that. So now, do you have to set, like, that's the front corner of the house, or?
Yeah, so that one there we established was the front corner. This is a random offset, a specific distance away, so that we can get the machine oriented to the orientation of the house.
Okay.
So we're set up now and ready to go. So as we walk, this cursor moves to show where you're at within the house boundary.
That out. Holy cow.
The old style was a two-man operation where someone's spinning the robot and shooting back at the prism.
Okay.
This one's fully robotic. Yeah. It just follows you around.
That's awesome. Yeah, the first time we did this, this is my wife and I over here last year, and I'm like, oh, this will only take us like a half hour, but I need your help. So I was doing that thing where, like, I would hammer in a stake, pull a string, pull the distance back, trying to keep it a 3, 4, 5 triangle. I'm like, all right, Rachel, hold the end of the tape measure here, do not move, otherwise our walls won't be square. I got to pull this distance. We fought. We got into a fight.
It's
so
challenging.
Yes, very.
Our guys fight on site all day.
That's construction.
Use this.
Okay.
There's a point there. So that'll be the front.
Okay.
Front of the garage, right corner.
Front of the garage or the porch?
That'll be the front of the garage, right corner.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, because then we have a bump going in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow. All right. So this does all the. Okay. Cool. Do we need a pin then there, or
let's
or
just paint it out.
Okay.
And then we can stake that later.
All right.
I got some.
This is so cool. So now, are you going center a wall or the corner?
This will be the outside corner.
Okay, outside corner. Guys, he moved that receiver like 2 inches and I saw the cursor move. That's how accurate this thing is.
Yeah, so this thing will shoot. This is a 64th machine. It'll shoot up to 1/64th accuracy.
That's trim carpentry level.
Yeah, that's not the correct terminology for robotic total stations.
The trim carpentry, or that's not the what's not the right term?
Robots they're categorized as certain second machines. So you got a 5, 6, 7 second machine.
Okay.
Which is really the bearing, the angle.
Okay.
Accuracy.
Holy cow. Okay, so the house is all staked out. Rachel and the girls came over to finalize everything. Ideally what we're shooting for is the elevation of the house now. Ideally I would like to have the basement floor roughly about this height. That's probably about 18 inches or so up. That way we have plenty of room to taper the dirt away and get that water flowing. So Michael brought his laser down, took a reading from the top of that stake, and now he is up here shooting the elevation for the garage floor, and that should give us a pretty accurate reading on where we're at. So what's it say?
All right, so right here we are 8 feet from the stake we shot down there.
8 feet up.
8 feet up.
So garage floor will be
9-foot walls plus your dock plank. You're probably right around the top of the stake here.
okay. Woo! That was close. All right, so we'll have a little bit of dirt to carve out there, but
that's right about.
Yeah, I mean most of this is going to be getting all filled in because this will be the driveway turnaround area. So I'm happy with it. So my Vever Transit laser that I was using, if you guys want to take a look at that, there's a link for that in the description. I was using that I think like 3 or 4 days after my back surgery to get a decent accurate guess on the well cap height. And where'd we end up on that? That's
we are, I believe it was 10 foot 8 from the proposed finished floor.
okay, so that's like 1.5 foot above the garage floor.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we were shooting for. So that Vever transit laser was working pretty good.
That's right.
Not
No
bad
need for this fancy thing all the time.
Well, no, that thing is sweet because that lays out the corners. The transit lasers just shoot heights, but it's $180 as opposed to $1,800.
Yeah, or
yeah, it worked. Check it out. What'd you say? He's gonna put the other pin in down there. He's got one right here, and he's gonna put another one in down there. That way his computer will remember the positioning of our house, so if we want to change it. Pretty neat, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you say hi?
Hi.
All right, everybody. So I started running around with the pink tape that I had in my truck to try to give Rachel a good idea of what the actual layout's going to look like in the positioning. I think we're pretty happy with the way everything came out. You okay?
Yeah.
Just the downside is some dipstick piled a bunch of topsoil right on the corner of our house, so now I got to move that, but no big deal because that tree needs to go. So I'll get that tree cut down here in the next a few days. We'll start moving that topsoil once I get some machines over. And I'm gonna pass the camera off to my assistant here. Eleanor, come here, you. Come here. You wanna say hi?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So, all in all,
It's for your mom.
Thank you, sweetie.
okay, so all in all, this was kind of an unexpected video. Originally, I came over here to have a meeting. Are you excited too? Are you excited? So originally I came over here to have a meeting with Mike about the layout, the positioning, how we wanted the house to face, that sort of stuff, and then get his advice. Turns out he had a little extra time, so not only did he explain what that piece of equipment was that he was using, but he actually went ahead and laid the entire house out. Like I said, up here by the well, and then down there by that orange ribbon, he put 2 fixed points that he programmed into his computer receiver transmitter thing, so that if Rachel and I decided we wanted to shift that house around or orient it or something, that we had the flexibility, the capability to do it. But overall, here, let me show you the layout real quick. So right here we have the garage areas. We'll have a 2-car garage, single bay. We'll have this little bump out here for windows in the garage. Then the mudrooms here, front door, front porch area will be right here. And once I get over here with the laser, I still owe another laser level company a review, so we'll get over here and use that here. But I'll bring over more tape, I'll show you guys that, and then we'll use that laser and see how accurate it is compared to a GPS guided, computer operated robot, whatever that crazy thing was. But all in all, it was a very productive day. I got a ton of stuff done. I got this done I wasn't anticipating. Hey Eleanor, what did we just do? What did we do on the quad? Huh? What kind of ride? Was it a family ride? Anyways, we went on a nice little family ride on the quad. We all pile on it, and Eleanor loves yelling family rides, so that's cool. Victoria's all smiling while she's on it, but very, very productive day, and I'm just very thankful for everything. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning back in to another episode of Gunpowder and Freedom. If you like what you saw, please click the like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out our store on Etsy, and don't forget to check out that link for Vever in the description. The laser I was using to set the well cap was, whoa, it was pretty much spot on. Let's just relax, okay? So if you guys are looking for anything, jump over and see my friends at Vever. They have some great products for about half the price. And yeah, I told you we got the green light for the house. So we got the green light for the house. We're trying to hit the ground running and get some framing done before the weather gets too crappy. So thank you guys for the continued support, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.